What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Is it really Wednesday already? What in the... Dude, time is flying way too fast. It's flying way too fast, man. Can't believe it. But what's up, everybody? Big Joe, first winner, followed by Oraplexian, MCs. Is that what that is? Pixie Bell. What's up, sip? Let's get a tweet out nice and quick so we can begin, because we got things to do, we got things to talk about. Act 6 and all that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Apudas, hitting that member button, that join button, rejoin. Apudas, thank you very much for the continued support. I appreciate it. Welcome back. You already know how to use all these awesome emojis and whatnot. But thank you very much. Thank you. Oraplexian, sending over 2 saying, gotta go, good night, with a sleeping face. Oraplexian, okay. I understand. Gonna get some rest and all that. But take this with you in order to help you better sleep. Slap. Thank you, dude. Alright. Yeah. Let's do the... And Pete, hold on, you're saying, I'm gonna rank 3 my diaper Logan, and you can't stop me. Well, Pete, I wouldn't dream of it. You can end the stream now. Alright, Plexian. Good night, everybody. Hold on. Need to do the tweet. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Seriously, why is Marvel Champions nowhere on the system? Oh, there we go, all the way at the bottom. Dearest at Marvel Champions. What do we say today? Well, I guess we'll say this. His name is Weapon X. I only know him as Diaper Wolverine now. Thanks a lot, guys. Hold on 1 second. But I think it's Weapon X, right? Looking, searching, gonna make sure before I type a message to their official Twitter. Champion Spotlight. Yeah, Weapon X. Okay. Alright. Okay. Weapon... Oh, whoops. Bring you guys back in. Weapon X Wolverine, huh? Well then. See you in Act 6. Maybe. Yes! No! Okay. Tweet. Yeah, so, I don't know. I mean, I've been kind of on the fence about doing just doing a Legends run for 6.4 anyway. And it's kind of still where I'm at. I'm still on the fence about it. I don't know. It's... He does seem like the best trophy champion, but I don't know if that means he's actually good. I don't expect him to actually be good. I'm more excited about other characters than Weapon X, than Diaper Wolverine, whatever. But he does seem kind of fun, at least. I mean, we're not going to go through all of his abilities or anything like that, but just a little quick thing about him. Actually, I don't even know where it is in here, but it seems like you go unstoppable when hit or something like that, and you deal extra damage when you're hit or something. I don't know. The synergies were kind of funny. Those trophy case for one of them. Trophy case, so that Weapon X, Goldpool, Thanos, and Kang, they all synergize together. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking if I end up kind of blitzing 6.4 for the rewards and all that anyway. Maybe I go for Legends Run. We'll see. We'll have to see. But anyway, sup everybody? How you guys doing? Hello sir, what's up Doc Machadi? Did it 6.2 is now 100%. And what I get for my efforts, awaken my 5-star Red Skull and my 6-star Cable is now Sig 40. FML sir, FML. Ouch. That's rough. You're gonna ask for Diaper Man thing as a trophy champ. Oh, star. I want that now. Yeah. It'd be so cute. And sleep, chow. Alright. Have a good night. You may have already left. But I had a serious question. What up, chicken tender? So is the Kool-Aid man the jar or the liquid? I don't know. I think he's both. I think it's like, are we the skin or are we the blood? You know what I mean? Right, remember for maps? Okay, yeah. We'll talk about maps. Pete, it's not as big of a deal because I thought when the announcement first came out, I thought it was the first 100 people to complete it, which I was actually way more excited for that than a standard Legends run. Because I thought it would have been really fun just to jump in there on day one without knowing all the best strategies and stuff like that. So I was 100% gonna go for it. I was completely committed when I thought it was working like that at first. But now that it's just like a standard Legend run, I'm like, I don't know, maybe. That was a standard Legends run? Yeah, see? Exactly, man. It's way less fun? Yeah, dude. It's way, way less fun. Like, I don't know now. But anyway, Forgotten Massacre, hitting that join button, that member button. Dude, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Let me show you the way when it comes to all these fantastic emojis now that you have access to them. Welcome, please enjoy a banana. And all of those emojis, of course. But thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Alright, let's hop into some quest and some grind and all that. A little quest and grind. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, I really thought it was a first to complete type of thing. Part of... you're not Legends running 6.4. Dude, what the heck? Why do the emojis look different? I just realized all the emojis look different. They do look worse for some reason. Not the emojis that I made. I'm talking like just the standard, like the smiley face ones. Do they look different for everybody? I don't know what's up, man. The emojis, they've over the past couple months, feels like they've been evolving, and not in a good way. It's weird. Have you noticed you are able to do a 7-hit combo after parry on some champs? Not sure if it's a bug. Apudas. That is if you have perfect block. The champions that have perfect block. You need roughly. I don't remember exactly how much. You need like 19% or something like that. Whatever it is to land double medium and then 5-hit combo. So there's some characters that have like 40% base, like classic Daredevil, and some of the caps I think as well. Oh, what nose does this guy have? I'm getting all these furies. I didn't realize. Dude, I don't even know what is going on. I'm taking a little bit of degen. I don't like it, Mojo. I didn't ask for this. That's okay. You're a big old cutie anyway. Is it perfect block or block proficiency? It's perfect block. Perfect block. Every champ can do 6-hit combos if there's no limber. Yeah. If you're crazy. Like a fox. No, it's perfect block. Perfect block is what extends the parry stun duration. PG, you're close to 100k subscribers. Good luck and love from India. Thanks, man. Love right back to India. Yep, I am getting close. BG got a Sentinel an hour ago. Yay or nay? Very much so, yay. I love Sentinel. I think he's awesome. Congrats, man. I think that is an awesome pull. Should I make my 5-star Night Thrasher before I take the Collector for the first time? I don't know how good Night Thrasher's gonna be for the Collector. I wouldn't do it for him. No, because your debuffs, they get shrugged off against the Collector, I think. Even with Night Thrash, I don't think he has abilities that prevent that. I guess I don't know for sure, since his abilities... I'm not super well versed with Night Thrash's abilities, but yeah, the Collector, he shrugs off debuffs, as far as I can recall. So I don't think he's that good of an answer to the Collector. PG, would you have to 100% 6.2 to qualify for 6.4 Legends? That is correct. I would have to do that. It would force me to... It would force my hand. I would have to do more day streams. I want to do more day streams anyway. It's just been hard to find the time. But maybe it'd be a little bit easier if I knew, like, oh crap, I have to. You know. Tom Luckman sending over one of them New Zealand bucks. Tom, thank you very much. Where you at, dude? Hold on, this is not your message, Tom. This is from Laura. Can we hunt down and strangle the person who came up with the reply all button on email? Okay, seems harsh. Don't want to go to jail, but sure. Alright, here we go. Tom. Oh, Tom. Dude, I was about to read this comment anyway. Well, thank you very much for the buck, but hang on. I've got the answers for you. You say, BG, with suicides, is it better to have 1 point in Double Edge and Liquid Courage, then add 1 to each when you can, or just max out one first, then the other? I recommend maxing out one first, then the other. The poison, first off, the poison is the same downside to it the entire way. Like the poison damage doesn't go up. So whether you have 1 point or 3 points, you're still taking the same amount of poison, except you're only gaining a small amount of the benefit. So poison you really only want when maxed out. And just in general, the reason why I recommend going with only one, maxing out one first, is because champions have immunities. So, you know, sometimes you'll just be fully immune to one of the damage types if you stack one. So for those two reasons, go one over kind of bouncing back and forth between the two. But thank you very much for the buck, dude. I appreciate it, man. What the fudge is up, Rye Guy? What up, J Divine? Been watching the streams on playback, been hitting the gym hard. Only 2 months into keto, and I'm down 15 pounds, dude. Nice, man. Off night, so eating raspberries and watching my fave Baldy. Dude, Jay, sounds good, man. Keep it up, man. You're going strong. It's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Black Seraphim sent it over 2, saying 2 parry farts sponsored by harassment, hashtag harassment. Alright, coming right up. Hang on, let me update it. This is a big old D2. Black Seraphim, thank you very much. Congrats on the skill path. That Mordo fight was intense. It was very intense. Thank you very much, Goat Boy. Well, did all the milestones in the 4-star basic. Guess I can farm some pots from Winter Soldier. That's the spirit, Roboto. Do it. Do it. Gee, you probably already talked about it, but I just got here. What do you think about those sick 6.4 rewards? I think they're fine. I don't know. I think people wait, hold on. That was 1. And that's 2. It was a little bit of a wet, lengthy one for number 2 there. Namor really... He shouldn't be eating that much seafood. But yeah, the 6.4 rewards, I don't know, they seem fine. I think the general consensus that I've heard so far is people are not exactly happy with the rewards. But I don't really have a problem with them, I guess. So, it's not perfect by any means. I kind of hate that, well, our inventory caps are so much lower than the rewards that you're given. So if you blitz 6.4, you're gonna have a lot of resources to use right away. It's kind of like it forces you to. It's almost like it's not forcing you to go slower, but it almost feels that way. But otherwise, I'm okay with it. There's a lot of Tier 2 Alpha and Tier 5 Basic, so you get to rank up a lot of champions. Those rewards are not fine. I believe you meant garbage. I don't know. I didn't watch anybody's videos or opinions on it, so I could be swayed. But when I took a look at it, at least, they seemed all right. Okay, so Invisible Woman does have a 7-hit combo, but that doesn't really help since her playstyle requires me not parrying. Exactly, that's what's weird about Invisible Woman, is she has 20% perfect block, except you don't really want to block with her, it seems. So, like, it just seems weird. It's very weird. Hyena. MCOC sent it over $1. Thanks, man. Saying, yo, BG, you got the resources to take 2 more 5-star to rank 4. My opinions are AA, unduped. Proxy, I have Corvus Glaive, Spidey Gwen, Iceman, and Emma Frost. I use Suicides. Who would you recommend? Take 2 more 5-star to rank 4. And you use Suicides, you say. If you're using Corvus a lot, then Proxima would probably be a worthwhile investment. Because you're likely to bring her to a quest. Likely to bring her to the quest anyway. Could save you resources. Probably a good way to go. And then I'd probably recommend a champion with immunities, whether it be Iceman or Emma Frost. Kind of your personal preference. Personally, between the two, I guess I prefer Emma. But you know, you got to go with who you would like. That's probably what I would do. I don't know the full situation, so you know, if I for example, if you are if you're kind of already clearing content fine as is or something like that, you could even choose to just hold off on rank ups and, you know, maybe like rank up 1 champion and then hold those rank up resources for future rank ups, something like that. You could do that if you wanted, but out of the list you gave, that's personally what I would do. But I really want to stress, it's got to be champions that you like, so make sure you like those champions before ranking them. Thank you very much for the $1, dude. Appreciate it, man. Dingo Baby sent it over to saying, Beaver, I'm taking Man-Thing to map 7 tomorrow. Oh, I like to hear this. Dingo Baby, even though we've just met, I can already tell that you're my best friend. Saying I'm testing him on the Acid Wash node. Hopefully he doesn't turn into a man-nothing. Wow. I'm also taking Mysterio. It'll be an interesting run because it is your birthday. Wow. Happy birthday. Well, Dingo Baby, thank you very much. What's it called? I know that he will work just fine on Acid Wash. Someone sent me some footage once on Acid Wash, and he seems to do quite well for it. So he should work just fine. Should work just fine. Dingo baby. Even though I don't know who you are at all. We just met first time. Thank you very much for the support and everything. Man, a couple more super chats too. Hyena MCOC sent it over another buck. Thank you. And Chicken Tender also sent it over 2. Check your messages in just a sec. Oh, we gotta go next line on that. Thank you guys. Hold on. Hyena. Where are you at first? Couldn't fit more into that one message. I like all the champs, by the way, and here's the rest of the story. My goals are Variant 4 and 6.1, and my current 3 mains are Clairvoyant, Mysterium, and Corvus Glaive. Okay. Okay, that enforces the Proxima rank up, I would say, because there's a lot of robots to deal with in 6.1, and Proxima is actually not bad for it. You know, with the class advantage and all that. I actually found myself using Proxima in that quest, and I hardly ever use Proxima. So, I would say that'd be a good rank up for 6.1. As far as Variant 4 goes, I'm not sure any of those champions. I'm not sure how much they would matter for that quest specifically. I can't remember all the specific matchups there that you can do with 5-star champions, but nothing standing out at the moment. So yeah, I think you can go with pretty much whoever in that case. But dude, thank you very much for another buck. I appreciate it, man. Chicken Tender. Where was your message? Dude, I both hate and love her. Like, when I get bored, I try to solo Star-Lord and Labyrinth, and she's really good for those fights, because if you play perfectly, you can drop 100k plus L2s. Bad part is you can't mess up, or she loses so much damage. It's still pretty good, but she's very unforgiving. Yeah, that's what it seems like, too. Like, from my experience with her. I don't know. I just feel like there's potential for her to be so good, but I just never spend the time with her. But yeah, I mean, of course, when you get her built up, her damage is pretty nutty. It's pretty awesome. Goat Boy sent over Buck 2 saying, hey BG, you have a Science Awakening gem. Should I wait for Torch or go Thing? I think Thing is the better of the 2 champions. Torch does seem really useful for like Awakening for something like the Abyss, but otherwise I don't really think he needs to be awakened for most content. So I think Thing is a great champion to awaken, and I wouldn't hold back on it. But Goat Boy, thank you very much. I appreciate the buck. 6.4 rewards just seem bad because the Abyss came out first. If 6.4 came first, people would be over the moon. Maybe. You could be right. Could be right. I think hold on. What are the 6.4 rewards again? There's no generic Awakening gem, right? There's no generic Awakening gem. I know people were looking for that. But to be honest, I don't really care about a generic versus a class gem out of the rewards. Like, that doesn't bother me one bit. I think the other complaint that like I haven't, so again, I gotta stay. I haven't seen everyone's opinion on it. It was just a small group chat thing, so I'm just picking apart some things I saw out of that. The other thing was like the tier 5 class catalysts, since you don't get to pick, and 6 stars are so hard to come by and everything, you could get a class type that you don't want. But I don't know. I've never cared that much about the randomness of the rewards. Sure, RNG screws you sometimes. We've all faced that, but I seem to not mind RNG nearly as much as the average person. I kind of like the idea of just playing the hand you're dealt, and, well, sometimes it's not that good of a hand. But the rest of the rewards that are guaranteed, like, you get to rank up so many champions. It's pretty crazy. Eric said it over 2. Eric Wynn, thank you very much, saying, what makes a good AQ champ or Alliance War? Good question. Let me update the big old D first, and we'll talk about it. So, for Alliance Quest, it's really just about getting through the quest with minimal resource cost. So champions that can heal, ideally. Because everybody makes mistakes, and no matter how big of numbers you can pump out with certain champions, where the enemy just explodes in 2 seconds, or, you know, a single special attack and stuff like that, you know, you're going through an entire quest where the potions, if you mess up, or the revives, they can be expensive. And even if you're getting those things through the Glory Store, which is technically, you know, free, since you get Glory for free for completing Alliance Quest, you're still choosing to, in that case, buy potions instead of buy catalysts to rank up your champions. So instead of actually progressing and strengthening your roster, all you're doing is kind of cycling through, you know, like, if you have to use a lot of items in Alliance Quest, all you're doing is cycling through, like, completing Alliance Quest, and then restocking the potions to then complete Alliance Quest again, you know? So you want to have champions that can heal for Alliance Quest. Sometimes you need other things like immunities, or the higher level you get in this game, it can get pretty specific for, like, map 7. But in general, you just want champions that can heal so that you can make it through the entire quest. Alliance War is a different beast. You just want to counter. You just want to best counter what the enemy's throwing at you, and there's not really any one thing that you're looking for, because the Alliance War defenses, they're always changing, and the opponents that you are going up against, it's a different defense a lot of times. So you just want to scout ahead of time and figure out the best champions to counter whatever the enemy's throwing at you. There are some kind of standard-ish champions that are just really good for war. Omega Red was always my go-to, and a lot of people use Omega Red as well. From what I've seen from my alliance mates, Ghost. These are the actually, I should say this too. It varies. It really varies quite a bit throughout the different tiers of where you're at in Alliance War. So I don't even know if giving examples of champions is a good idea or not. You just want to bring your strongest champions and try your best to counter the opponents, basically. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Man, guys, there's a lot of super chats. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to everyone else who's not sending over super chats at the moment. Probably feeling like your questions or comments are getting ignored. We'll get to all that in a second, but for now, yeah, thank you everybody. Let me try to keep up here. Alright. Black Seraphim sending over another buck, saying, at PG, I saw your Tinder profile, I swiped right. Wow. That's good. Excellent news. I'm so happy. I don't even know. I think that's a good thing, right? I've never used Tinder, so. Cocaine Teddy sent it over 2 as well. Just sent it over 2 out of the kindness of your heart. I don't see a previous comment. Was that to join the wall? Sadly, I think the wall is coming crashing down because Black Seraphim sent over 3. I need to take stock after reading all these super chats, though. So, yeah. Thank you very much, though. I do appreciate the support. The Shed sent it over 2 as well. Say, just another brick in the wall. Oh, the Shed. I am so sorry. We got some bad news. The wall is changing. But, dude, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Tyler Boss also sent it over 2, saying got 5-star Doom today. Doing Abyss before more Act 6. Dude, nice. Congrats on your Doom. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's a good strategy. There's some good rewards in the Abyss. You can get some additional rank ups and make Act 6 easier and all that. Good stuff, dude. Corey sent it over 2 as well, saying, is that a fresh bald cap? You noticed. Actually, it's not. Not fresh. Well, I mean, it's not new, but it is kind of fresh because I took it out back, you know, took it off, dusted it, was kind of beating it against the wall to get all the dust particles out there. Then I threw it in the washing machine, and 2 hours later, here we go. Corey, thank you though, man. And Mountain Falcon sent it over to them New Zealand Bucks as well, saying no message, just want up on the wall. Ugh, it breaks my heart to say. The wall. It's different. Man, Falcon, thank you anyway, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to change it in just a moment here. And Hyena sent it over another one as well, saying, got to clear up the big D spot. Well, thank you very much for another buck, dude. I was just about to change it, and then Austin sent in over 4, saying, Mr. Banana Man, tear down that wall. I was about to. But, dude, thank you very much. I'm now tearing it down in this way. Thanks, dude. Thank you, everybody. There was a lot of super chats. I'm so sorry for the people that sent over to join the wall for it to come crashing down. But yeah, thank you, everybody. I do appreciate the support. What is the average level you get your first 4-star? I'm at level 26 and I have no 4 stars. I don't know if there is an average level. I mean, there has to be an average level, of course, but like I don't know. I don't know. It's all over the place for everybody. Some people, they literally pop open 1 premium hero crystal and out pops their 4-star. I would say for a lot of people that's how they get their first 4-star, because 4-star shards, when you first start playing, they're kind of hard to come by. They become easier over time, but they're still kind of hard to come by, and you know, a lot of people just get lucky out of a premium hero crystal. So do not underestimate those things. 3% chance might not sound like a lot, but you know, 4 stars, they do come from them. For sure. Chicken Tender sent it over 4, saying, gotta represent for the chicken tender eaters and stay up there. And with that, I end my turn. I'll see you next month because I always forget to show up. Wow. All right, Chicken Tender. Thank you, man. Oh no. Oh no, the Shed also sent over another 2 saying making new additions to the wall. Oh no. The Shed. Wait. I'm so sorry. This happened to you twice in one night. Because Chicken Tender also sent over 2 previously. Which means it's now 6. Dude, I feel so bad. Feel so bad. That's the only. I appreciate the support. I just realized your profile picture. Is it bricks? It looks like bricks. It's a little hard to tell because it's small on my screen. That makes it even worse. Add Shed up there just because I feel bad. You know what? I agree. We're gonna add Shed up there. Shed. We just created money. We just printed money. You and I together. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Chicken Tender sent over another 2 saying this is for Shed. Put him up there. Okay. There we go. That works. Thank you very much, Chicken Tender and Shed. Appreciate it. They're actually easy to get now. I just started another account and I'm level 25 with 3 4-star champs. You just need to do the right content events to get them quicker. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you got to think about it from a new player perspective, though. So, Kabam definitely has made it easier, but if you make a second account, then you kind of already figured out, like, okay, I know where to get these rewards. And you already have some of the, you already have the skills developed to beat the content that maybe a new player can't quite handle just yet. So yeah, like making an alt account, you can build them pretty quick, but as someone like fresh, just downloading the game, first time playing and all that, it can seem pretty tough to get them right away, you know. Oh, the Shed sent over another 2 saying appreciate, but this one's got my name on it. Well, dude, thank you very much. What do I do now? Do I leave it as is, or do I put the Shed at 8? I heart you, Shed, and I just met you. Our love is eternal. No getting out of it. Wow. Oh man. That's his name in red, not bricks. Oh, is that what it is? It's so hard to tell. It's teeny on my screen. It's so small. It's so small. BG, the profile pic is just the Shed 22 and a design my friend made. Yeah, sorry, man. I only said that because it's so small. Alright, I think I'm just going to leave it. Okay, alright, actually you said BG leave it as is. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Got it. Dan, once again, you were right. Didn't even think about that, my bad. Oh, no worries, man. It's just, yeah. It's just, like, you know, I think a lot of us, if we started a fresh account, we could get, you know, we could like beat Act 4 pretty quick, but man, thinking about like a new player just starting out, those are always the things I think about. Is like, I really want to do a 24-hour challenge and see how far I can get in those 24 hours, but I almost feel bad because, like, you know, of course, if this was my first time playing the game, I would barely get anywhere in 24 hours, but knowing what I know now and everything, like, I mean, that's part of what makes it fun, of course, but there's gonna be a small part of me that just feels bad, just kind of crushing content that other people are like, damn, dude, I've been trying to get through this for a while, you know. Corey sent it over 4 saying, after hearing that, I shed 22 a tear. Wow. Corey, thank you very much, dude. I think that's 6 for you too. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. ABG, I'm visiting America from UK. Question, what's with all the mattress adverts? You guys know that's not normal in other countries, right? Love the content. Thank you. The mattress advertisements? I don't know. I guess I never really paid attention to it. Seems normal to me. I'm curious, like, what you've seen to think that's it's a lot of mattress advertisements. You're talking like billboards or just like commercials, or I mean, you know, I know mattress advertisements exist, but I can't remember the last time I looked at one, I guess. Would you have the energy with a new account to get very far in 24 hours? No. Oh, God. I just got destroyed there. No, but the 24-hour challenge that I want to do is just buying a ton of energy refills. Dude, I don't want to lose my streak over here. I'm really getting my butt kicked. Pay attention for a second. But yeah, the challenge I want to do is I would actually spend money. How crazy is that? Just saying those words. I would actually spend money, not on this account, but just, you know, exclusively on an alternate account. And I would only spend money on energy refills. So I'd spend like $100, and with that $100 you get what, like 33 energy refills, I think. Is that right? It's 3100. Yeah. Well, oh no. Oh. 33. Did I just say 33? I meant 103. I actually knew that. I don't know why I said 33. But yeah, you get 100. I mean, that has to be enough for 24 hours, right? Maybe that's even overkill. So maybe I would extend the challenge to like a week. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I can burn through energy refills pretty quick. If I'm not doing anything else in this game, I'm just go, like, you know, not messing with the arena, nothing like that. Just burning through these things as fast as I possibly can. That could just be a single night of playing. Especially considering, well, actually I don't know if I could burn that many, because you gain full energy bars and energy refills while leveling up too. So yeah, I don't know, it'd be really fun to do. I just need to find the time. Shane sent it over too, saying, "How do I donate 6? It's only letting me do 199." I don't know. Oh, the Shed saying type 6 in the scroll bar. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that would be it. The few times that I've super chatted, it's been in like 5 and 10 amounts. Never typed in exact numbers. Billboards, TV commercials, and radio commercials all the time. I feel like I'm in some sort of world where mattresses are super important. Well, hey, mattresses are super important. I mean, have you ever slept on not a mattress? I have. Actually, I do that all the time. But that's not the point. That's not the point. They are super important. But hold on. Okay, yeah. Shane, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it. Shane sent it over another 2 saying 401. Uh-oh. Was that you trying to send over 401? Ugh. Oh, man. Alright, you know what? We're going to make another exception. I'm just going to put you up there. I'm just going to put you up there, man. Don't even worry about it. This is the last exception tonight, though. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. It's worth it for the laugh, because we all knew what you were trying to do. But we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. Chicken tender saying, "Shane, bless your heart. I love you too." Yeah, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. When you're sent to the couch for forgetting it was her food that the seagull stole? Yeah, dude. Oh, man. I sleep on the couch a fair bit. Hi, BG, bud. Need your suggestion, please. I wanted to ask if I should rank 2 my unduped 6-star Sunspot or rank 5 my 5-star Human Torch or Sentinel. I would recommend going with either Torch or Sentinel. I don't know which one is going to better fit your needs depending on what you're trying to do in this game, but yeah, I would definitely go with one of those 5 stars. It's cheaper, and honestly, I think those champions are better. So, Wait, Shane sent it over another 2 saying, I don't think so, buddy. Alright, well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Officially up there. Thank you very much. BG, the only plans I have today are to get my glasses, then I will see what happens. Oh, Tom, not again. Oh. With these jokes. Oh, Tom, boo. Boo. It's not even that bad, but I still have to boo it. Thing worthy of rank 5? Absolutely. It's one of the best rank 5s. Getting back to the game after a long break, so I'll be bugging you often again. Dude, anytime, man. Glad to have you back. EG, are you going to do initial Abyss run soon, or finish Act 6 exploration first? I have no intentions of doing the Abyss anytime soon. I'll be doing Act 6 before the Abyss. Almost for sure. Yeah, I can't imagine a scenario where I would do the Abyss first. I'm contemplating doing a Legends run for 6.4. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. The thing is, I really love itemless, but I'm struggling to find the time to even do itemless and finish up 6.2. You know, and there's gonna be other content coming out and everything, so I could just like blitz through 6.4 and then do itemless for the next thing that comes out, whether it's variant or, you know, the next story content, whatever that's going to be. I could do that. It's not like itemless will come to an end. It would just be like a break in the itemless or something. So, yeah, I may end up doing a Legends run just to knock it out and get the rewards from it and stuff. Although, like, we were just talking about this, so there's so many rank up resources from 6.4. It's actually bananas, man. I think it's, what was it, like 43 or something like that, tier 2 alpha and 11 tier 5 basic. And then you get like 3, is it 2 or is it 3? Rank up gems. Alright, hold on. We need to look at these rewards again. Hang on. Let me find these rewards. Where are these things at? Okay, here we go. Chapter 4. Let me make this bigger. Like, the amount of champions you get to rank up. But the thing is, I would want to space that out, you know? So is blitzing the content actually, am I doing myself a favor or am I hurting myself? That's the thing I honestly can't tell. But hang on, let me do this. Let's take a look at this for a moment. Here we go. New buffs, blah blah blah. They should just put the rewards at the top, you know. Okay. Alright, so here's some rank up gems, but those are 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, which I appreciate because, hey, those still take tier 4 basic, class, catalysts, and alphas. Okay, so it's 2. Oh, no, never mind. This is 3 to 4 also. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so 1 here, and then 2 here. Like, that's nuts. Dude, there's you're going to go through this content and just be able to rank up, like, every single champion. I don't have that many champions that I want to rank up. So, I don't know. Oh, Big Brian? Have you not seen this before? Chicken tender? BG, how much did your house cost? I'm in an apartment. I don't remember the exact amount per month, but it's pricey. It's expensive. More expensive than I would like it to be. Alright, let's go back to the game, though. But yeah, so if you did all all 5-star rank ups, which I don't think you would. I think you would bounce back and forth between 5 and 6-star rank ups, right? But let's imagine it was all 5-star rank ups. You'd be doing something like yeah, I guess it would be 6 with the just the hard catalyst, and then 3 with the rank up gems. So it's like 9. You're getting 9 rank 5 champions with these rewards, kind of thing. Like, that's bonkers, dude. There's so many. There's so, like, I don't know. It's a little weird to think about ranking up that many champions, but literally getting 9 rank 5s for completing this final chapter is kind of wild to think about. Many beans did his apartment cost. Many beans indeed. Is Legends over before Surfer arrives? Nope. I checked that out. That was one of the first things I checked. Actually, so well, hold on. Let me just look at the exact dates here. So you have up until April 22nd to log a time. And assuming Aunt May is correct with Silver Surfer, well, let me just do it this way. Silver Surfer should be there on the 24th, and then yeah, you have until April 22nd, which seems like a long amount of time. March 11th to April 22nd. I guess that's normal. But anyway, when the announcement first came out, I thought it was just the first 100 people to complete the content, and I was ready to pop open all my 5 stars today. Like, I almost did. But no, I'm gonna keep waiting on those, I think. Brian, it very clearly said I show up once a month. I know, but my face thing has been fixed for a little while now. So I thought you maybe had seen it before. Eddie, what's up, dude? Dude, remember I said I want to open 10 Cavalier Crystals until I get Ghost for Act 6? Well, I got her today. What? What's funny is I pulled her from a basic 5-star crystal. Awesome day for me and positive 3. I'm guessing that's positive vibes. Eddie, dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats on getting Ghost. Good stuff, dude. And positive vibes right back at you, man. Well, oh yeah, about the rewards. Like I said, you wouldn't use all that stuff on 5 stars anyway, so it wouldn't really be 9, but it would be like 3 rank 5s and I don't know, maybe like one other rank 5, so like 4 rank 5s and 3 rank 2 6-star. Well, maybe you do some of that on rank 3 6-star, I guess, too. So, I don't know. But it's a lot of resources. Which is why I don't have a problem with these rewards. The only problem is that they stack up. And I don't know where to put them all. So, going through the content too quickly is kind of a problem. Should I wake my Man-Thing or wait Doom? Oh, that's a toughie. I think Man-Thing is better than people give him credit for. His Awaken ability, I think, is decent. It's not required to play the champion, but it's decent. I think it depends on like, do you use your Man-Thing frequently? If you're just looking at you know, your Mystic champions because you have a Mystic gem, and you're thinking Man-Thing, hey, there's a champion I never play, or any of these, or any of the Mystic champions for that matter, like, then no, don't give the gem to Man-Thing. But if you actually use him, and I'm not the only one that uses him, I know other people that use him too. If you actually use him, then I would say he's worth giving the gem to. You never know when you're gonna pull Doom, and yeah, Doom doesn't need to be awakened when you get him. But otherwise, I would sit tight. Don't force using the gem, you know. Max, dude, just sent over 50 bucks. Max, thank you so much, man. Let me update this big old D before I read your message here. Hang on. Thank you, dude. Saying, BG, after a few drinks, got me a new laptop for easier vids, hopefully. Nice, man. Just got home for the live stream kiss. With my little kissy face. XOXO. Max, that's awesome, man. Congrats on the new laptop. And, dude, thank you so much for the 50 big ones. That was very much so appreciated, dude. Good to see you, man. I was thinking about the old 4 Loki people today. I was actually talking to B-Manny a bit. But yeah, man. It's always good to hear from an old 4 Loki. Thank you so much, dude. I only use my man thing on lonely Friday nights. I understand. You use your man thing frequently? BG 2020. Oh, man. You know, man thing has become more than just a joke to me. and because of that, I didn't even realize what I had said. Glory Man, what's up, dude? How you doing, dude? BG 6-star Infinity Man, any good for Act 6.1? Yeah, sort of. He's not bad for it. You probably wouldn't use him every fight. Like, I don't know the rest of the champions in your roster, but I'm just assuming you'll probably have champions that you're going to use more frequently than Infinity Man, just because that's generally what most people do. But he's not a bad champion. Doesn't necessarily need to be awakened. The awakened ability is really just a 15% health effect. So yeah, he can be of use. BG, what is your favorite drug, legal or otherwise? I mean, it depends on your definition of drug, I guess. Because, you know, some people say, like, sugar is a drug and stuff like that. But if we're talking about, like, the general accepted definition of, like, weed or... we'll lump alcohol in there, too, and all that. Some people separate that, too, but I think it's kind of the same. I'm pretty clean for the most part. I've never smoked or eaten, I guess, with edibles and stuff like that. Even though it's legal where I live, you drive anywhere, and there's more marijuana places here than like fast food restaurants, you know. But I don't know, I just never been into it. And yeah, you could probably imagine that that also means I've never really been into harder drugs either. So I don't even drink that much either, so I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I guess it'd be alcohol. But the last time I drank was at Comic-Con, so that was in October. Although later this year, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I am going to a wedding. Actually, I'm like in a wedding for my buddy, and part of that part of the reception or something. I guess it's part of their tradition or something like that, where like the groomsmen and everybody, they all take like a shot for each table at the party or something. Like everyone goes around and takes a shot at each table. And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to handle that much alcohol. It's gonna be a wild night. So yeah, I feel like I need to get my alcohol tolerance up before that happens. Drunk streams, anybody? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I ever want to do that. But I feel like I need to start drinking more. Anyway, the Shed sent it over another 2 saying to pay back chicken tenders for earlier. Later, BG. Well, thank you, man. What a great system. The payback just went to me. Thank you. I appreciate that, the Shed. Chicken tender saying, no, Shed, the laugh was worth it. Oh, no problem, Shed. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sometimes cannabis stores in Seattle look like you walked into an Apple Genius bar. You know, I've never even walked into one. Which is weird, because, like, sometimes, like, I'll be, like, walking around with my buddy, and he'll, like, pop into one. But I always just take that time to, like, check in on, like, Alliance Quest or something, you know? Otherwise, I have nothing against it or anything, of course. But, I've never even been inside one. How weird is that? I do remember being kind of surprised when we were driving out here, when we moved from New Jersey. One of the first places that we saw, it was you know, like, you enter Washington and you see, you know, you're on, like, the highway and you see, like, rest stops and gas stations and stuff like that. And I thought it was so funny, like, we pull in to get gas, and, like, right across from the gas station was the grass station. And I was like, all right, we made it. we made it to Washington. Watch BG get drunk at the wedding and end up with a 565 Iron Patriot. Dude, that's the least of my worries. Like, dude, if that's all the bad things that happen, it'll be a good night. I'm gonna need Laura's help on that night. Hey Brian, that was bad. Boo. That wasn't me making a joke. That's actually what the place is called. It's not my joke, it's their joke. Of course, I immediately took a picture of it and sent it to all my pothead friends back in New Jersey. It would be hard to imagine BGE drunk publicly, at least. I think it'd be as funny as he'd mess up so many words, I think. Dude. Yeah, if I mess up words sober, I can only imagine I mess up so many more words drunk. Someday before you retire, BG, do a drunk stream with the Fabio wig. So, I mean, I've seen some other people do drunk streams, and it just seems kind of weird to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know quite how to put it into words. I guess for me, like, drinking, it's always it feels like it's only fun if like you're also drinking with the other person, and I guess I never did that, watching a drunk stream while drinking or something. So it always just felt weird. That's kind of the only way I could say it. So that's kind of like made me say, I don't think I ever want to do a drunk stream. But definitely at like meetups and stuff. I don't mind drinking a little bit with some other MCOC peoples, you know. Dude, Max sending over another 10, saying how many people would pay for a drunk stream. Hit a like on this stream. I don't doubt it, Max. I think a lot of people probably would, just because it's probably something that there's a high chance of embarrassment. People would probably want to see something like that, but it ain't happening. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. There was one time where I came home after having some drinks or whatever, and I probably had more drinks than I was expecting to have that night, and I was half drunkish, but it's not the same. Elite Kama also said it over too, saying, "What's your thoughts on Act 6 rewards just gone on?" I think they're fine. Talked about it a tiny bit. They seem fine to me personally. I don't know what everyone is disappointed about exactly, just because I don't watch any videos. I don't dig through like I don't go through the like the forum posts and stuff like that. I'm sure people have valid reasons as to why they don't like these rewards. But to me, it seems like the rewards are pretty good. And yeah, I'm kind of fine with them. The only thing that I'm not fine with is it feels like it feels like you get punished for going through the content quickly because your inventory, it can't hold it all. So you have to immediately use these rank up resources. So I feel like the smart thing to do is to go through the content slowly over time as you need these resources. And that's not really fun for me. I mean, it is fun for me. I like going through content slowly sometimes, but I like having the option to go through slowly. I mean, you know, go through quickly, go through slowly, whatever you want to do. But here, it's okay. If you go through quickly, it's like what, 43 tier 2 alphas. You're gonna have to rank up a lot of champs. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it. I could probably say that we shared a couple of drinks after Comic-Con this year, BG, and I can't wait for next year. Yeah, man. I remember at Dave & Buster's. It's good times, dude. Alright, Infinity Man. Good. He didn't proc an armor up. Let's hope this kills him. And sometimes at night I still remember the famous Black Bolt Master Blow Bam F up. I remember the simpler times, and then I cry a little. Oh, dude, I remember that too. That was great. Master Blow. EG, which 5-star do I rank 5 as my first? Hype duped or Domino duped? Your first 5-star has got to be a champion that you really love to play, because you're going to be playing that champion a lot. Personally, I would go Hyperion, but that's a personal preference thing, you know? Both those champions are good. Rank up the champion that you like more. BG, remember the bartender needed to see Dorky Dave's ID? I do remember that, yeah. I think that if Act 6.4 had come out with its rewards before Abyss, and then people would be fine with rewards. Maybe. I mean, yeah, someone else said that too. It's certainly possible. I don't know. It's... as I was saying before too, I think part of it's the RNG factor, where you're given a random Awakening Gem versus a generic Awakening Gem. And some people really hate the randomness in this game. Along with the Tier 5 class catalyst, it's also a random Tier 5 class catalyst. And 6 stars are hard to come by, so, you know, you could have many class types that you just don't have a use for the resources at the moment or something like that, but... yeah, I don't know. It just seems, honestly, it just seems like we're getting a lot of stuff. It seems like a lot of rank ups. I guess the other part is that it is it only one? It's only one class catalyst, right? Hold on, let's look back at these rewards. Let me see. Act 4 or Act 6. Yeah, 1 for the exploration. And then the 25%. So, yeah, 1 for the exploration, which I guess that's why you guys are saying compared to the Abyss, right? Where you get more than 1 or something. But 1, people are probably looking for more so they can take their 6 stars to rank 3, but I don't really want to rush it, man. Like, the faster you burn through 6 stars, the faster you move on to 7 stars, and that devalues your 6 stars and everything. I don't really want that to be a thing, so I'm also okay with not being able to just rank up a ton of, you know, a ton of 6-star champions to rank 3. Here's one thing that I kind of mentioned in the little group that I was talking with about these rewards. I feel like the solo content in this game is the best part of this game. And I feel like a lot of people well, I think a lot of people agree. I say think because, you know, who really knows? How do you know what other people are thinking? But let's go through the other game modes. Alliance Quest. Alliance Quest is kind of repetitive. It serves its purpose. I think it's good. It's you know, it helps. It's like the whole prestige race thing and everything. I think it's in a fine enough spot. Yeah, there's always improvements that can be made, but for the most part, it's not that game mode where you're like, oh, I can't wait to do Alliance Quest. No, Alliance Quest is kind of a driving force for prestige, and it's an area to give you catalyst to rank up your champions, to enjoy them in other game modes in a lot of ways, right? So, not that Alliance Quest is bad, but it's almost kind of like a neutral in this game. That's how I interpret it, at least. That's how I feel about Alliance Quest. Then we have Alliance War. Some people really like Alliance War, but many people do not. You know, and even a lot of the people who like War, who are who really enjoy the competitive side of things, even a lot of those people aren't exactly happy with like the Siphon Global and stuff, I've heard. So, you know, but let's. I wonder if we just like polled the entire community, how many people would like War. From what I hear, a lot of people don't want to be competitive and just want to just do like kind of the bare minimum there, get the rewards. So, and personally speaking, I made an hour-long video about War. Of course, I'm not happy with War. So, on a personal level, yeah, I don't like War. Dungeons, we're about to see a revamp, so Dungeons might be really good soon, but personally, I think they're not good at the moment. So, yeah, like that leaves solo content. And solo content, for me, is really enjoyable. But I think it puts a lot of pressure on that solo content to deliver exactly what people are looking for. You know, it's tough, it's challenging, but and because of that, people are looking to get like blown away by the rewards and everything. I would prefer if the other game modes got a lot more love and not necessarily in like not just the rewards department, but just overall like I wish those game modes were more enjoyable. I think that would take some of the focus off of the solo parts of the game and everything. Chicken Tender sent over another $1. Saying, wait, dude, I just remembered how that same day I photoshopped you doing the master blow and coming down on 3 bananas. Now I'm sad. Wow. Oh my goodness. Chicken Tender, thank you for another $1. Now I'm sad too. Good luck, BG. The forums are about to get excited about your perspective. Well, at least they're excited about something, I guess. I don't know. They're preventing people from getting lots of rank 3 6 stars, which is good for game balance, I think. I think so too. It's really dumb how there's not going to be a new title / progression. Makes no sense to me. It's the finale of either Elder's Sage, and we don't get a title. Yeah, I've kind of mixed feelings about that too, I guess. The titles, you know, at first I was like, I thought for sure we were going to get a new title at the end of Act 6. And then I remember I can't remember who I was talking with. I think it was maybe Legacy was on stream. It was during a stream, or maybe it was just talking to someone in the chat. I don't know, but I thought for sure we were gonna get a new title. But then to me it kind of made sense that maybe we wouldn't get a title just because people get roadblocked by the champion boss in 6.2. And if there was a new title, then it would force players to kind of enter that content earlier than they may be comfortable with. And I mean, eventually there's going to be a new title either way, so eventually people are going to have to get over that hurdle if they want to keep progressing. But when I thought about that, then I realized, like, okay, maybe it's not good to put a new title at the end of Act 6. GG, do you think it's possible to stream without an Elgato? Because sadly my lap has no HDMI ports. It is possible, yes. Hold on a second. Hold on, do you think it's possible to stream without an Elgato? Because sadly, well, actually, quick question. Are you I just want to make sure you understand the Elgato setup correctly. The Elgato actually connects to your computer through USB. It goes phone to adapter. The adapter has HDMI and a power connector so you can charge your phone while streaming. The HDMI goes to the Elgato. And then the Elgato connects to your computer through USB. With that said, if you don't, if that is what you were saying too, you don't have to use an Elgato. There are other ways to connect. I don't know all of them. I used to use Air Server, but that's through Wi-Fi, and you have to have a pretty solid Wi-Fi connection for that to work out. So yeah. GG, why don't you buy a banana costume? Great question. I have no answer for it. Why don't I buy a banana costume? I guess I never really thought about it, but I don't know. I guess I'm not into costume play that much. So. Is there at least a cosmetic title like the Elder's Bane from 5.4 that was for exploration or whatever, but didn't bring new crystals and such? There should be, but I don't know. So I'm trying to think back to when we first got Uncollected. Did they announce that we were getting an Uncollected title, or was it that they announced the title but didn't announce all the rewards that come with it? I remember there being something that like just wasn't announced. I wonder if they left the title out of here. I don't know. There should be a title. It's yeah, like I didn't see one in the announcement, but I do think that's lame if they decide not to add a title, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's just a title, and I don't care. I don't care that much about titles, but I know some people do. So, if there's not one, then Kabam should have added one. Is it weird that I'm more excited about what's gonna happen after 6.4 than anything? I don't know if I've ever cared about the story in this game. I've skipped this story every single time, and yet this time around I find myself. Well, I'm still gonna skip the story, but after 6.4, I find myself actually excited to see what happens to the game, if there's gonna be major takeovers of sorts and stuff like that. Like, I mean, we're defeating the Grandmaster, right? Like, defeating the Grandmaster. Galactus is coming soon or something. Like, dude, I feel like big things are happening. I feel like bigger things are happening now than what I've ever paid attention to in the past, at least. I don't know, maybe, I guess Thanos was a big deal or something. I remember seeing some motion comics with him, at least. I'm in between lab paths right now, and I'm doing some arena with full suicides. Yes, max recoil and no willpower. This just feels wrong. Been there, man. It feels a little weird. I almost wish it was better. Like, sometimes when I go, like, I've gone all out offensive before, and I don't notice as much of a difference as I you know, like, the difference between no suicides to suicides is a much bigger difference than, like, regular suicides to all-in max recoil suicides, you know? But hey, man, enjoy the setup while you got it. Rap Game Bob Barker sent it over 10. Dude, Rap Game Bob Barker, what's up, man? Saying you should set up a P.O. box. Also, get yourself some Mango Tango. Dude. Rap Game Bob Barker, good to see you, man. Long time no see. Thank you, man. I will gladly get myself some Mango Tango. Appreciate it, dude. I don't know what I would do with a P.O. box. I mean, people have asked to send things before, actually, but my place is so small. I feel like I wouldn't be able to keep anything. Like, I honestly, since we moved, we've been slowly kind of downsizing. Like, we've, you know, we still have, like, too much clutter in some areas. And, I mean, we moved, like, almost a year ago now, but it's just taking a while to, like it sucks just, like, having to throw things out, you know? You don't want to just throw things out, things that are still good, just because you don't have the space. But sometimes it comes to that. But dude, Rap Game Bob Barker, thank you very much for the 10. Appreciate it, man. Always been confused by this. Is the Grandmaster not the Collector? Always skip the story, so don't really know. Yeah, they're brothers. I actually don't know a ton about them, but they are, yeah, a bunch of people just said they're brothers, yeah. I don't know a ton about them, but essentially the Collector was in control of the contest, and we're going to find out more about the origins of the contest. I think that's what Gabe was saying at Comic-Con. My memory is garbage, but I think that's what he was saying. So we're going to find out more about that somewhat soonish. But essentially, the Grandmaster, he took over, like, he forced his brother out of control of the contest, and that's what the whole uncollected title thing came from. Defeating the Collector in 6.2 made you uncollected, and then the Grandmaster changed some things in the contest. Honestly, the Collector's game was a better game. Actually, I don't know. So I get a P.O. box if you want to receive marital AIDS? Oh, okay. Didn't read the rest of it. I was like, is that a typo? But no. Now I see. Marital AIDS shaped like bananas. Wow. Yeah. P.O. box be full of bananas in a week or faster. Yeah, Mike said on the forums that there won't be any new title or progression, but they have started planning the next one. Okay. That is a little weird that there's no title at all, but I agree with I agree with their decision to not add progression yet. Like it's you know, like the next Cavalier when I say progression. It sucks. It kind of sucks for everybody that has already like completed the rest of the content up until 6.4, because of course getting a new title progression is awesome. But thinking about the contest overall, thinking about everyone who just doesn't want to go through 6.2 yet, I think it's fine. I think it's better actually that there's no new title, because 6.2 is tough. Also have 0 of the crit rate masteries. Well, damn. That actually slows you down a little bit. Ryan, so does my Sim Supreme have to be 565 to reliably kill the champion, or can he be 455? I don't mind ranking him, but if I can save it for something else, that'd be very cash money. I'd recommend ranking him. You can save it. You can kill him at rank 4. I mean, if you think about it, boosting as a rank 4, you know, can take you to rank 5 heights and beyond if you use the big boost, but, you know, even just using relatively small-ish boosts, or like medium boosts, I guess, if you really needed that extra power. But you don't even need that. Even at 455, you can kill the champion. It's just, it's a tough fight, so the additional health, really, that you would have as a rank 5 would be nice. PG Great Mastery video timestamps were so helpful for future reference. Been using the highest damage build and just cutting through Act 6 with Guillotine 2099. Nice, dude. Thanks, man. Good stuff. Don't know who I liked more. Benicio, is that how I say that? As Collector, or Goldblum as Grand Master? Dude. That's pretty. I was pretty surprised when Goldblum was Grand Master. That's pretty awesome. I don't know who Benicio is, actually. I don't know that actor. Hold on. Googling. Del Toro? That's the first name that pops up, at least. Benicio Del Toro. That does sound familiar. I'm gonna type in Collector after that. This guy has a kind of familiar face, so I must have seen him in other things. But I can't place it exactly where. But anyway. He looks like a model out of like Zoolander or something. He was just in like the Guardians movie, right? Yeah, I mean, I could see Gamora back there. I think so. The first Guardians movie was actually my favorite of the Marvel movies that I've seen. But I fell asleep at one point during the movie. I was enjoying it and everything, but sometimes, I don't know, I was just tired that day, I guess. And yeah, I remember falling asleep. It was like right around that time in the movie when the Collector was there. But I only fell asleep for like 15 minutes, so I only missed part of the movie, so it's fine. Do you think I could just Quake most of that fight and then use Sim for the last section? Or does he have something to counter Quake like True Strike or Passive Power Gain? Check out Dave's video on it, Chicken Tender. Dave used Quake for the last 10% even, so Quake can do it all, I think. I don't know if Quake can one-shot the fight just because the champion, I don't think you can stop his healing. So eventually he's going to out-heal, but once you get him down to 10%, he doesn't heal. And then you're able to use Quake for the rest. Enjoys and falls asleep. What a banana man. What can I say? Collector was also in Avengers Infinity War and post-credit scene of Thor the Dark World. Well, I didn't see the Thor movie, but he was in Avengers Infinity War. I guess I don't remember, but I did see that movie. Sin City was one of his old movies. I didn't see Sin City, which I know is probably going to piss people off because I think that's a favorite for a lot of people, right? So I've heard. Alright, let's hit up this arena. BG, who would you rather rank 4 as a 5-star? Sunspot, Cap Marvel movie, or Nick Fury, all unawakened? Currently have 565 Darkhawk and rank 4 Awakened Aegon, working on 100% Act 5. I would probably prefer to have Captain Marvel between those three. Yeah. Yeah, I think I would prefer to have Captain Marvel for sure out of those three. Little disclaimer, I don't know a ton about Sunspot, but I just feel like Captain Marvel's got to be the better champion between those two. And Nick Fury's great, but Unawakened, yeah, Cap Marvel I feel like is probably the way to go. Should be more helpful. If it's the healing from his Primal Rage or whatever, Quake stops that. If it's a node like Aggression Regen, then it's going to be tough. It is just his own ability. There's no node. But I thought it worked different with him. But I guess I've never tried using Quake against him, so. Quake can actually one-shot the champion boss? Oh, okay. Benicio del Toro was also in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas with Johnny Depp. I also haven't seen that one. Alright, you know what? I'm going to go to his IMDb and see if I've seen any of the things that he's been in. I mean, the name definitely sounds familiar. But, you know, I probably just heard that on like a preview or something if I haven't seen one of his movies. But hold on. Alright, let's see. It's top 4. I would show the screen, but it's so bright. I know it's gonna kill some people who are just in like a dark room like me and stuff. So, his top 4 are Sicario. Is that how you say that? Traffic, Usual Suspects, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, I've seen the Guardians, but other than that, I actually have not seen those other ones. Let me take a quick look through the list. He was in a Madonna video. Madonna Celebration, the video collection. That sounds like a straight to DVD type thing. So far. I haven't seen any of these. I think Laura and I watched Snatch one time together, but I think I fell asleep immediately. I used to fall asleep immediately when Laura and I watched movies together. Like, one time we watched the Simpsons movie, and during like the opening Simpsons song or whatever, I was already out. She would get mad sometimes. Man, this guy's made a lot of movies. Okay. Nope, I've only seen him as the Collector. I've never seen any of his other movies. He was in Star Wars. I saw that on the list, but I haven't seen any Star Wars movies, so. You guys probably know at this point I don't watch a lot of movies. But for anybody new, if anyone new in here is new, just thinking like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? I just don't watch a lot of movies. I spend most of my most of my time in front of a screen is playing video games rather than watching TV or movies. Or sometimes both, but yeah, mostly it's just playing games. Like, if I was single, if I wasn't married, or you know, if I had never dated anyone, whatever, if I was just alone, I don't think, like, man, I think it would be like 10 times more rare that I would watch a movie, or TV show. Maybe more than that, like maybe 20 times more rare. Because almost all of the movies that I've seen have been with Laura. Since we've met, of course, when I was a kid. But damn, hopefully buddy Laura isn't lurking around to listen to this PG. No, I'm not saying anything bad. She's sleeping anyway. BG is the Marvel King? Yeah. Wow, relationship goals, fall asleep during movies. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. So, when we first started dating, you know, that's when I actually, so, alright, we first started dating, it was like our senior year in high school, actually. And, both of us worked. I remember working a bit more hours than her, though. I was like close to full time. There was like nobody full time at this place. They didn't really allow it. You know, it was just a clothing store that hired a bunch of high school kids and didn't want to give any benefits and stuff like that. But you know, it was like 30+ hours a week. So it was almost full time. And while going to school, and then after that, you know, even for like the first year and a half or so after high school, I did take some college classes and stuff. And between those things and also having trouble falling asleep at night and staying up late to play with my buddies, like all of my gaming friends that I met playing like World of Warcraft and everything, they were all like on the West Coast. Just because naturally I always stayed up later than my friends, and you know, when it's like 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 a.m. on the East Coast, and all my friends over here are sleeping, the people online are usually from the West Coast. So yeah, those are the people I made friends with, so it just kind of carried through. So I always stayed up late, and then when Laura and I would get together, I was so tired from going to school all day, working, and of course not getting a lot of sleep because of staying up late, I would just pass out instantly. Grotesque, send it over to saying, BG, your twin awaits you. Twitter, please. Oh no. Grotesque, thank you. I'm a little scared to see who's my twin. Let's see. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh, is this your tweet? The master blow. Oh my God, the good old days. Chicken Tender, you still in here? Or was there a different one? I think that was it, right? Yeah. Oh wait, no, no, no. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is wow. Okay, this is much more like it for being a twin. This just came in. I thought this was just a joke about bananas, perhaps. But yeah, what do you guys think? Maybe hold on. Wait, what kind of face does he have? Is that about right? Our glasses are a bit different. I need like the more like the black frames. And he's got a cleaner. Oh man, he's got a cleaner top. I gotta clean this up. Then we could really be twins. You're very lucky to have Laura even after your sleepy wailing. I am. Oh, I'm gonna find it better. Okay. Quick question. Did your gaming friends also enjoy stomping kids? Well, yeah, everybody does. What kind of a question is that? The nose, eyes, and width of head are completely different. Yeah. Close enough. Never noticed the fuzz on your head until Laura posted for your B-Day. Really? I guess it's a little hard to see. Especially in the darkness. But interesting. Surprising. The master blows my tweet. Okay. Oh wait, here we go. Chicken tender. Oh man. Alright, let's check this one out. The good old days. I liked these ones better. The fearsome Flora, King of Planet X. What the hell is this, man? That face. When did I even make this face? Admit it, BG, that was your son? I will admit nothing. Can you imagine if I did admit it, and then I have to pay child support for 25 years or however old that person is? Use a full bottle of turtle wax on that guy? Dude, he was waxed up. What do you think Mojo will go for as a 3-star? The new 3-star champions are relatively consistent. It's usually somewhere around 1.3 million. But it's always hard to say exactly, so I recommend going higher. I kind of stopped going for the 3-stars, the new 3-stars. Some of them at least. But when I was going for them, I would always put up like 1.5 plus. Just to be sure. And watch Altered Carbon on Netflix. Can't say I've ever even heard of it. Or seen like the preview while flipping through. And I was just talking to Laura about this the other day, actually. I kind of feel like I never watched Netflix. Which, I mean, I was just saying I don't watch anything, but I actually do watch a fair amount on like Amazon Prime. I guess it's just because they have Psych, though. If they didn't have Psych, I guess I wouldn't watch that either. So, I don't know. But it feels like Netflix... They have like the best UI setup and everything. Like it's easy to find things. It looks pretty. Sometimes I'll click on it and be like, oh yeah, let me watch something. And then I'll like look through and I'll be like, I don't want to watch any of this stuff. Like they have so many things on it, but so little that I actually want to watch. They do have Ninja Turtles though, which is awesome. And we did watch that a few months ago, I guess, at this point. Disney Plus is where it's at. I don't have Disney Plus, but I want to get it for Disney Plus is where the new show that's being made from the Always Sunny people, right? I want to watch that show. I haven't even seen like a preview for it or anything. I don't even want to see any of it until I'm like actually watching the show. At some point I want to watch the show. BG, what kind of video games do you play? You're looking at it pretty much. Also, you on Xbox? I am not. I do not have an Xbox. I sometimes play other PC games, although for the most part I tend to stick to like one game at a time. The last thing I played was I played WoW Classic for a little bit. But other than that, it's more of like used to play games. I used to play Dota 2 a lot. Used to play Diablo a lot. Used to play a lot of the Blizzard games actually, but these days Blizzard kind of sucks. So yeah. A couple of other like random Steam games, but not a ton of those. Going way back, I kind of still am like a Nintendo fanboy. I don't know. Can I even call myself that? Like if I don't have any Nintendo console and haven't owned a Nintendo console since the Wii, and I stopped playing the Wii like a week after I got it or something. I'm just a fan of Nintendo though. The games that they make, they're always the games that I want to play, but I just never seem to find the time to play them. But like if I was gonna get any of the new systems, it would be a Switch for sure. Did you ever play Morrowind? No, actually I've never played any of the Elder Scrolls games. I probably would have enjoyed them, although I don't like 3D games as much as I like 2D games. I'm not opposed to playing a 3D game, of course. I was just saying I played WoW, which is a 3D game, but I am more drawn to 2D games, I gotta say. But I've never... I actually didn't know about Morrowind until like way after it came out. A friend of mine, he was like one of the only other people that I knew that was into like PC games at the time, at least, because I don't know, all my other friends were playing like console games and stuff. And he was telling me that he was all these mods that he was downloading for Morrowind and everything. And I was like, dude, I don't even know what that is. But at that point, I was already so sucked into all the Blizzard games, to like Diablo 2 and Warcraft 3 and all that. Did you ever give the show Monk a try? Prime has that. Maybe it's too close to Psych and a little darker for you though. I've seen a few episodes of Monk back when it was like actually when it was on TV. I don't remember a ton from it. They had that actor on an episode of Psych. And weirdly enough, I think I know his name. Is it Tony Shalhoub? I think that's his name, right? It's one of those weird names that kind of stuck in my brain. I don't know. Maybe I would like it. I really don't remember a lot of it from when I was younger, and I saw. I've only seen like an episode or two. Chicken Tender sending over another buck, saying Twitter one last time before I head to bed. Okay. What do we got? What is this? What is this? Going through memory lane, I found these two gems too. Brian's not bombs. What? Hold on, part of it's cut off on the other one. Let me scroll this up a little bit. All right, there we go. I don't even know what this is. This is me jumping out of a plane, being happy, and then crapping myself, I guess. What? And then this one. This is. Do you use this? You don't use this still as your profile, like online or something, do you? This is a picture of me, by the way, with hair. Look at that. Look at that hair right there, man. I think this is my prom picture. Cause I'm dressed up here, so yeah, I think this is me going to prom. one of the pictures that Laura shared once. Oh man. Those were the days back in the Rock Boy Photoshop days. Used to use it, but nah. Okay, that's probably for the best. BG, you remember your first NYCC visit vid? You forgot that 2,500 unit card. I didn't forget it. I gave that away. So at the time, I didn't want to say what I did with the card. But eventually, it came out that yeah, I just gave it away. But yeah, basically, here's what happened. I was at the NYCC after party, which Kabam only did this once, as far as I know, at least. I mean, you know, out of the 4 years that I went, they only did this once, at least. That first year, where they rented out like their own space, their own. Yeah, I don't know, whatever you call it. Their own little space that had like an open bar, food. Everyone was welcome to go, but you know, it had like a, I don't know, maybe like 100-person capacity or something like that. So you had to like get there early or something. I don't know, whatever. Seemed like everyone got in that wanted to get in, but I was having such a good time there, like, you know, just having some drinks with the Kabam people and just chatting them up. That was like my first time meeting them and everything. They had no idea who I was because I didn't show my face in my videos back then. So yeah, I just had a good time chatting them up. We, like, Gabe and I did some drawings together even. Like, it was a great night. And there was a beat the boss challenge. That's how you got those cards back then. That's you got like you beat the boss, which was a Ghost Rider. Which for that challenge you just had to survive for 3 minutes, and that was, you know, they had that at Comic-Con itself with like the prize wheel. But at the little after party, they didn't have a prize wheel set up. They just had like some iPads set up that people can play on. And the challenge was on the iPads. And somebody beat the challenge. And they were kind of bummed that they didn't get a prize for it. And I had gotten a few prizes off the wheel, so I was like, all right, you want a prize? Here you go. Actually, I let him pick. I had a few cards. I had like a Catalyst card. Actually, yeah, I think I only had 2. I had a Catalyst card and the unit card. And I just said, take your pick. And he just put them down on the table and shuffled them around and grabbed one at random, and it was the units that he took. Which was clearly the better of the 2, so. Considering the other one, I think I got 3 tier 4 class catalysts out of it. Units? No. Gold. That troll over. BG, have you ever played Smash Bros? I used to play in tournaments up until a year ago. I've played some Smash Bros in my day. Never seriously. I was I never got into like competitive Smash. I've never gotten into any fighting game competitively, I guess. But with Smash Brothers in particular, it always kind of bummed me out that items are turned off in the competitive play. You know, I always thought like, man, that's why I play Smash Bros in the first place. I want to catch some Pokeballs, throw them at my enemy, and have a oh man, what's that one really crappy Pokemon that turns into Gyarados? Wow. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on that. Somebody's going to put it in chat before I find it probably, but Magikarp. Yeah, you guys beat me to it too. Have a little Magikarp pop out. A little useless Magikarp. But no, I always enjoyed playing with items. So I just that game for me was always a just a casual, fun, party style game. Magikarp, but he wasn't in Smash Bros? Really? Magikarp wasn't? Maybe it was like Goldeen or something? It's been a while. Oh yeah, someone is saying it was a Goldeen. Okay. My bad. Magic crap. What's up, Euthanitis? PG, would you rather max Sig? You know, let's spin out one more while I'm sitting here, because I'm feeling good. This is going to be 225 units, guys. Calling it. BG, would you rather max Sig your 4-star with Sig stones that are close to max Sig, or max Sig a champ you like, even if it's not a rank 5? I've done a bit of both over the years. I typically, I think it's technically better to max out champions that are close to being max Sig, even if you don't like that champion, just to give more max Sig crystals. That was not 225 units, but I don't think it matters that much, and I think you could just put your Sig stones into any champion you want. Well, have you know, had I not lost contact with my profile pic guy, I would totally have prom brine with chicken tender on it by tomorrow. But sadly, that other one is outdated. Wow. BG, did you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh? No. I've actually never played Yu-Gi-Oh. Last tournament I went to for Smash, I was up against Pink Fresh in the first round. Won one round, he destroyed me the other two. But it was fun. Kind of miss doing those tournaments. Dude, I wish I did more. I wish I played in more tournaments. I've done on like online tournaments, but in-person tournaments, super rare. I mean, I remember kind of doing an in-person one. I don't know if this counts, but at FuncoLand, before it got bought out by GameStop, there was a Ridge Racer tournament, where I think like if you qualified for being like the fastest to get through a lap in Ridge Racer or something, and I think you moved on to maybe it was Donkey Kong. I don't know. It's kind of a weird tournament. A long time ago, way a long time ago. Brian, would you like to do a raid, please? Affliction is on Twitch. Sure. We can raid Affliction. It's a good dude. I know not everyone's on Twitch, and I know some people are going to bed. But if you're not going to bed, let me find Affliction on Twitch real quick. It'll probably make him pretty happy if you guys show up and just say what's up, you know? Maybe give him a little follow if you so choose. And I gotta mute things just in case he has music playing. Okay. Go show a little love if you guys can. Here's the link. Of course, he's playing MCOC. I wouldn't send you guys elsewhere. But yeah, go say what's up to him real quick. And on that note, I'm heading out. Sing to me, Father, Hector. What do you want to hear? Wait, I already know. Come on, Bobby, let's go party. Yeah. No, that wasn't the song? Well, sorry. It's gonna have to be the song. Max! Close enough, okay, good. Max! Dude, I don't know if you're still in here, but thank you so much for being tonight's biggest D. 60 bucks, man. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone else. There was a bunch of super chats and everything, so thank you guys. Hearing Aqua, am I on the right channel? Of course. My favorite band, of course. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Should it be normal time? Should I do a day stream? I don't know. I really need to do more item lists. So don't count on it, but there might be a chance of daytime item lists. Read my answer, please. Okay, real quick before I go. Brian, who should I take up to rank 4? Void 4-star or Killmonger 4-star? If your Void is awakened, I would recommend Void. If not, then I'd recommend Killmonger. If anything, this isn't the first or second time I heard Aqua's Barbie from BG, and it won't be the last, probably. Let's hope at least. All right. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Good night, everybody. Oh, one more time to oh wait, Chicken Tender, sending over last minute buck here. What is your last? Ryan, you say you've never played a fighting game competitively, but is MCOC not a fighting game? And did you not place top 3 last season? I suppose that's fair, But I'm talking about a 1v1 fighting game, damn it. This is like a... I don't even know what to classify MCOC as. It's like a... Marvel fighting MMO... resource management. I don't even know, dude. But yeah, fair enough. I guess that was a competitive thing. Alright, one more time, Affliction. There's the link. Go say what's up to him. Good night, everybody.